Just waking up. Let's check my emails. One. Got YouTube up, of course. This is my cool channel. Alright, but let's see what we got. Let's see who all emailed me. So I got Lindsay's. Oh. Let's see. I got Lindsay's Geeked Out. Doomsday Comics. Tats Comics. Brad is from 64 Page Special. Roger, I got Metarog. Let's see who else. Do I got anybody else? Don the Doctor. Okay. So I got a couple packages to send out. Very cool. Let's do this. Be sure to check out some of my latest videos. The latest is something about Mary, Fred's in Charge, Death in the Family, and also go and take a look back at Deadpool 2. You girls and guys be safe out there. Peace. Hey, what's up, comic book peeps? Welcome to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel is Fred Hall Direct Edition. And man, I'm pretty excited because, you know, I did a lot of shopping for you guys as far as the contest concerned. You know, I got a couple books. I'm not sure how many I actually want to include in the prize winnings, but I'm definitely glad to be gearing up to send that out to you guys. Now, today's backdrop is Green Lantern. Just some of, you know, the Green Lanterns randomly out of the dungeon. I don't have a heavy Green Lantern run or, you know, a lot of Green Lantern comics, but I do have a good amount. So I'm definitely trying to beef that up and beef up some more stuff. All right, let's take a look at me shopping and getting some of you guys contest winnings. You ready? All right, let's do it. Come here, Fred. I had to refuel. Got collard greens, mashed potatoes, and ranch wings. Very good. Seasoned to the bone. And here's a cool look at the stack on my mantle downstairs in the dungeon. So that is, you know what I'm saying, the stack of books I will be sending out to at least, you know, 3 to 4 people. So, yeah, very cool, man. Very excited about everybody winning in the contest. And I got all you guys' address and emails that you sent me. So don't worry about it. Your stuff will be in the mail. But my big brother, Mr. Rigor Mortis, you're going to have to wait a minute because it is not easy to find. I meant to actually ship action figures. No, I'm just kidding with you. It's pretty easy to ship action figures, so I'll send yours out. One side note, if you guys are going to send anything out through the mail and you're sending books out, you don't have to pay that much. All you have to do is ship it under media. So remember that. It's going to be right here in the comment section. Well, it's coming right now on the screen. Ship it under media, okay? Because the books are a hell of a lot cheaper. I think it only comes out to like $4 to ship it out. All right, you know how we do on this channel. Let's get a word from our sponsor. And this episode of Direct Edition is brought to you by My Fake Thoughts Mall from China. All right, so you know how we do on this channel. let's get into some comics. So we all know that I've been on the hunt for Dark Reign. So I have Spider-Man Dark Reign 1, Dark Reign 1, and I also have Dark Reign 2. So, 1 and 2, well, I actually was excited to get part 2 because I've only had part 1, and I have two copies of part 1, so it's very cool. But I'm actually happy to show you that I actually was able to pick up Dark Reign number 3, and that is a cool Dr. Octopus cover. Remember, I tell you all the time, the synopsis of this book is basically Spider-Man radioactive blood, and also his semen gave Mary Jane cancer, and she ended up dying. There's a variant to the part 1 where he's actually in the original costume color, and it's very cool, man. Definitely love this run, and can't wait to get number 4 so I can finally read all 4 of them. But for a long time, I was only able to pick up part 1, so very cool. Okay, speaking of plugging in the holes and plugging in the gaps, you definitely know how I love my Marvel 25th anniversary specials. So it's very cool. So look at this cool one that I was actually able to put in a collection with it. And you have a cool Boris the Bear Dark Horse cover swipe from the Marvel's 25th anniversary. I thought this was pretty cool, and the collection wouldn't be complete without it. That actually is a cover swipe from the Snake Eyes cover. And yeah, very, very cool to have in the collection. And I only got it for, come on, camera, focus before my boy Dario gets on me. I only got it for 50 cents. All right, very cool. Focus, focus. Let's keep going. Okay, so not quite Wonder Woman number 1, but this is Wonder Woman number 2. That's very close to number 1. This is a George Perez cover, and I definitely love this run. I've been able to plug in the holes and plug in the gaps on this run, and I definitely need a number 1. And I will probably have, I am very close to having almost 1 through 40. So I'm getting there. But this is number 2 from what year? If you allow my sexy fingers to interrupt your video. Let's see what year this is. This is 1987. So pretty cool. But not only did I pick up number 2, but I picked up a beautiful copy of number 4 with this new villain named Decay on the front. Well, not necessarily a new villain. This is an old school Krusty Dusty, but yeah, still cool. So Wonder Woman 2 and 4, and I'm plugging in the holes and plugging in the gaps. All right, let's keep going. So I saw this Marvel Saga, and it looks pretty old. I know it's an old school Krusty Dusty. I saw it for 50 cents, and it's a number 1, so I definitely couldn't leave it. They actually had a complete run. It was like 1 through, like, not a complete run, but like 1 through 20. But I only picked up number 1. I don't think I picked up number 2. And this is very cool. I'm not sure what it's worth. I haven't eBayed it. But I definitely love my old school Marvel, books or whatever. I got my favorite Wolverine. You got Thing on there. Got the Eradicator, Galactus up there. Let's check the year. And it's from 1985 with Professor X behind it, doing this little mind thing. So very cool, you know what I'm saying? I was very, you know, not on the fence about picking it up. I knew I definitely had to have it, especially if it's a number 1 in this old school Krusty Dusty. So there you have it. Let's keep moving. So you want to see something really cool? This is Witchblade and Tomb Raider, Mark Silvestri cover. Definitely, when I saw this, I definitely had to pick it up. Got it for $1.25. Mark Silvestri being one of my favorite artists of all time, due to his X-Men run. And then you have Laura Croft, and you also have Witchblade. So I thought it was a cool crossover, Top Cow and Image. So I definitely wanted to pick this up. If it was a second copy, I probably would have picked up another copy again, because I have Witchblade and Punisher, and I thought that was pretty cool. So there you have it. Very cool. All right, let's do some cool New Mutants covers since I couldn't find the first appearance of Legion, um, which kind of pissed me off. But I still got it for 50 cents. And you can't find New Mutant comics for 50 cents anymore or in the dollar bins because they're starting to take off. So this is New Mutants number 24. Very cool cover. Love that Warlock cover. I thought it was the first appearance of Warlock, but I was wrong as usual. So that's New Mutants number 24. Number 27 from 1985. It's funny because when you watch my Fred and Charles video, you'll actually see me searching through these. Excuse the noise in the background. You already know it's the kids. All right, so that's number 27. A very cool number 40 cover. That is Captain America versus Magneto. I thought that was like super cool when I saw it, so I definitely had to pick it up for 50 cents. Number 48, the Valkyrie Danny Moonstar versus a Sentinel. So very cool. Number 48. Number 50, which cover kind of reminds me of the first appearance of Magic. So it's very cool. Double-sized issue. That is number 50. And lastly, we have the beautiful number 52 with Magic versus, I forget that guy's name, who's in Limbo, but she always fights him every time she's in Limbo or she goes to Limbo. So let's take another look at the cool New Mutants run. Oh yeah, got some New Mutants in my collection. Getting better, getting better. You know the holy grail for all New Mutants collectors is New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool. That's a shame I know the number by heart. New Mutants 98. Very cool covers, especially that Magneto versus Cap. If I had to say one of what's my favorite cover out of this run, I would definitely say Magneto versus Cap. All right. Let's get into some more comics. And since we're going old school or kicking it old school, this is X Factor number 52. Very cool Liefeld cover. This is Sabretooth versus Warren Worthington, Angel. I thought it was very cool, so I definitely had to pick it up. I'm filming. My boys, they don't listen to me. You see they keep making noises. But you gotta love the kids. Ain't that right, my boy Leonard Hudson? 17K with all those grandkids. But anyway, this is featuring the murderous Sabretooth to kill an angel. Early Liefeld artwork. So definitely love this and definitely have to have it for the collection. And while we're on X Factor, I definitely have to pick up two more copies of two of my favorite X Factor covers of all time. The first is Jim Lee, Extinction Agenda. It actually is the return of Havoc when he was brainwashed. Classic X Factor costumes, classic X-Men costumes. Jim Lee was everything to me when I was growing up as far as, artistry and comic books. Just look at that, man. Look at Cable. Just look at the ruggedness of Cable. Just beautiful, man. Final Strike. That's one of my favorite X-Men covers of all time. One of them. I have many of them. And this is a cool X Factor cover because if you actually get what's going on in the artwork, you will actually see how huge that Celestial is. So definitely am a huge X-Men fan. And I always get picked up by my boy Samuel Trejo, but it's all good. All right, let's keep going. You ready? All right. And so we're at the point of the video where you ask me, hey, Fred Hall, Direct Edition, what are you reading right now? And this is what I'm reading right now. This is The List. And very cool name for a video because I do have a list of you guys that I'm actually going to send out your contest winnings. So very cool. Just thought of the name of the video. Very cool. But anyway, yeah, this is The List. And basically it's a list of people that Norman Osborn wants to kill because he rose to power. And this is during Dark Reign. he actually did go ahead and kill. He actually did kill the Punisher. You know, he's always wanted revenge on Spider-Man because he's a huge Spider-Man villain. He definitely wanted revenge on Daredevil, but Daredevil actually beat the hell out of Hawkeye, who was Bullseye at the time, or Bullseye who was Hawkeye at the time. And yeah, so those are a list of people that he wanted revenge on. Also Wolverine and Scar, the Hulk's son. So here's a very cool look at the front of the book. And here's a very cool look at the back of the book. And if you look at what Hawkeye is actually writing, um, the 5 people that he actually got revenge on, Norman Osborn is actually in the middle. Yeah, and that's the original Clint Barton's Hawkeye hand. He's actually, at this point in time, because Bullseye was Hawkeye, he was actually Ronin. Excuse Fred, he's rumbling around and toys in the background. But it says Norman Osborn seeks revenge against his greatest foes. And he actually beat the crap out of Spider-Man when he was the Iron Patriot. So very cool. All right, there you have it. So the reason why we did the section Fred Hall, what are you reading right now, early is because I have a lot of main events. And I'm very excited to bring this to you guys. You know, I try to bring you the best videos. You know, I try to show you behind the scenes in my life. And, you know, you guys just be strong and keep rocking with me, and I'll keep bringing you the best content that I can. Just trying to bring some sunshine into some of your days that might be cloudy. So let's go. You ready? All right, let's do the main events. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I know, I know, I know. Excuse me, comic book peeps. I lost my cool for a second because I'm a child of the 90s, and I remember going through Hurricane Andrew around 1992, so I already know the year of this comic book. It has to be like around 1992. This is the death of Anthony Stark, the death of Tony Stark. This is a book that actually totally encapsulates my childhood, you know, and I'm definitely glad to have it. I didn't care what they wanted for it, as long as it wasn't over $10. I was going to buy it anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because this is one of those comic books that means nothing to anybody else, but to you it might mean the world. So I got this for a beautiful $2.25. Definitely glad to have this in my collection. If you haven't read a good Iron Man book, this is the one, because everybody reflects over the life of Tony Stark. And I actually thought that Iron Man actually was going to die, or he actually was dead, because this happened a little bit before the death of Superman, which is cool. So, yeah, Iron Man died, and then right after that, Superman died. So, yeah, glad to have it back in my collection. You ever see the comic book cover, you don't know what it's about, but you just think it's so cool, so you definitely pick it up. That's what I did with this, because this comic book cover is very Adam Hughesness, and I definitely love the gender swipe. You have a gender swipe of Green Lantern, you have a gender swipe of Batman, and you also have a gender swipe of Superman. So very cool. Definitely love this cover. And yeah, I'm not ashamed to say it. I picked this book up for the cover. Very cool. Countdown presents first issue, The Search for Ray Palmer, Superwoman, Batwoman, and all kind of cool stuff. So there you have it. So as a huge Wonder Woman fan, you know, I've already shown you some Wonder Womans at the beginning of the video. I've been seeing you guys show a lot of your Jenny Frieson covers. I think that's the name. Let me look and see. Yes, Jenny Frieson. Um, beautiful Wonder Woman number 13. And the funny thing about Wonder Woman is I had to choose between her and Harley Quinn in order to get their runs. And I always knew that I would be able to go back and collect the Wonder Womans. So I actually let that go, and I kept on with the Harley Quinns. And I made the right decision because I just saw the whole run of Jenny Frieson covers for about $1 to $2.25 in the back issue bin. So I think I made a good decision in order to hold off on it, and now I got it instead of for $3.99 I mean $2.99. I actually got it for $1.25. So very cool Wonder Woman number 13. But not only did I pick up number 13, and this is your last main event, but out of all the Jenny Frison covers, this is my favorite cover of all time. This is Wonder Woman number 14. Definitely love the Warrior Wonder Woman covers, and yeah, she just embodies that right here on that cover. So very cool. If I run across doubles of this, I'll actually pick it up for you guys who's actually winning the contest winnings. And look, just because you win the contest doesn't mean that once I have your address, comic book peeps, you can ask Comic Book Window. You can ask my boy from Blucker's videos. And you can sure enough get ready to ask my boy Leonard Hudson. Once I have your address, you're going to get random packages from me. I'm just that type of person. I just I just always try to do stuff for people because you never know what people are going through. So once again, hats off to you guys that won the contest. And these are beautiful Wonder Woman covers. All right, let's get into it. And so, once again, I'd like to thank you guys and girls for tuning in to another episode of Direct Edition. The channel was Fred Hall Direct Edition. Remember, words of wisdom. Focus on the ones that show you love. On the ones that don't show you love, hey, we're just going to keep on rolling without them. You girls and guys be safe out there, and I will catch you guys later. Be safe out there. Peace.